reform. Real reform is possible, but there must be a cultural change in Albany to make it happen. As governor of New York, I will bring the change the taxpayers are demanding, and we'll rebuild New York together. I'll cut taxes by 10% in the first 6 months of my administration. I'll cut spending by 20% and cut the size of our government by 20%. I'll cut Medicaid by $20 billion a year. And after that first year, we'll keep cutting every year during the administration. To create jobs, I'll slash business regulations and cut business taxes and end bureaucratic harassment of the private sector. And I'll reform Albany. I'll clean up the cesspool of corruption so our government serves the people once and for all. If we rebuild New York, if we restore government of the people, I believe we will see great things in great future days. A growing economy, schools that graduate our children and prepare them for a fulfilling life, jobs for our children, not just one-way bus tickets to Raleigh and Phoenix. Jobs from companies investing in our state, not moving away. And a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. It takes strong leadership to make the necessary changes. And make no mistake, we're in crisis today. The crisis we can and will solve. Tomorrow morning begins the toughest part of this campaign. The longest haul, the heaviest lift. And I'm going to need every single one of you. We're going to have to work harder and fight harder than we've ever fought before. We're going to rebuild New York together. You and you and you. We're all going to work on it. Republicans, Democrats, independents, and all New Yorkers who are fed up. All of you here. All of you watching and listening across this great state. Together we will win in November. We'll take back our government and rebuild and restart our economy. We'll restore our pride and fulfill the hopes and dreams of our forebears. I believe in the American dream because I have lived the American dream. I see a New York where there is no barrier to the God-given potential of every New Yorker. I see a New York where everyone who wants a good job can find one. I see a New York where people can believe in a grounded government once again. I see a New York where people who are down on their luck can get back on the road to responsibility, a job, and dignity. I see a New York that is once again the Empire State. Thank you. I want to say thank you to my wife, Kathy, my children, Billy, Danielle, Sarah, and my son Patrick, who's always with me. my son-in-law Luke, my grandchildren, they've all given the support. I want to thank my campaign team, my running mate Tom Algabeni, who had the courage to join this campaign for reform. I want to thank County Executive Chris Collins and Congressman Chris Lee for their support. And I want to thank the party chairs like Nick Wrongworthy and Ralph Larigo, Ed Morgan. They were with us from the beginning. Thank you, gentlemen, for your courage. And I want to thank Mike Caputo, Nick Sinatra, Russ and Jewel Thompson, Donna Henry, and so many more. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I want to thank my campaign pollster, Tony Fabrizio, for his solid guidance on the path to victory. And I want to thank all the leaders of the Tea Party movement who believed in our campaign and helped us get our message out. So please, I ask one thing of you. I ask you to say a prayer for our soldiers over there who live and die to make it possible for us to vote and live free today. Say a prayer every single day till every one of those young men and women come home. And I have a message for Andrew Cuomo tonight. Andrew, I challenge you to a series of debates. We have so many questions to ask you, Andrew. Let's stand toe-to-toe in exchange of ideas and let the people decide. I look forward to your response, Andrew. And I thank all of you. God bless New York State and the United States of America.